award is one of the most prestigious awards in automotive. It's one of the top awards out there. It really is 50 jurors with very diverse backgrounds coming together and reaching a consensus on the best vehicle. It's not, say, a bunch of gearheads or people with a certain outlook. Everybody has their own different outlook. Everybody has their own different way of looking at vehicles. And at the end of the day, we come together with a consensus.
We all get together at the same place at the same time to get in all of these vehicles, drive them on the same routes, on the same roads, in the same weather.
I think it's just a really important way to let people know what to start looking for when they're shopping for a new car, because there's so many options out there right now, and it can be kind of confusing for somebody who doesn't know a lot about cars to kind of start their shopping process. Where do I look? What do I look for? And so I think these awards are really important to help them differentiate, what is a regular car from an award-winning car.
What I like about this process is you've got a lot here full of all of our semifinalists, and this is an opportunity to drive vehicles back to back and compare them, kind of a one-stop shopping opportunity to experience all of the top vehicles of the year.
I got to drive quite a few cars in the rain, which was great. I drove the Lordstown Motors Endurance pickup truck, which is brand new from a new car maker. And then I got to drive the Cadillac Lyric, which is their first Cadillac electric. I drove a Kia EV6, also electric. Drove the GT version, which is brand new, super fast, super horsepower.
Well, there are 50 experts on the jury, and I think each of the 50 jurors has their own process, and I think that's a good thing because this allows us to have 50 different opinions about vehicles, coming from all walks of life, really, and from 2 countries. So it's really a terrific process, I think, to arrive at the North American Car of the Year.
Hello and good morning and welcome to the 2023 North American Car, Truck, and Utility Vehicle Awards. This is really an honor for me to be here and to be a part of this. And again, my name is Rod Alberts, Executive Director of DADA, and we've been a part of this program for 29 years since the beginning, when it started with the show at the International Auto Show in January 29 years ago, and working with Jeff Gilbert and Gary Witzenberg and the team and the rest of the leadership. It's really a first-class organization, and we're proud to be a part of from the DADA side. I'm going to make my comments very short. It's just introductory and from an introduction side, and I think it's important to get this thing rolling and to get right to the heart of the business. And to get it started, I'm going to have your new Automotive Press Association President, Mike Whalen, come up now and get things on the road. Thank you.
Thank you, Rod. I've got the envelopes right here if we just want to open them. I'm just saying, but I think NACTOY might be a little upset about that. Yeah, I'm the new APA president, and it is a pleasure that this is my first event. It's actually one of the first events I ever covered when I became an automotive reporter about 11, 12 years ago. So it's just a pleasure to be here and to partner with NACTOY. I want to thank our sponsors, Hyundai, Toyota, Subaru, Honda, Kia, Nissan, GM, Ford, Mazda, and Stellantis. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do our great events and partner with great organizations like NACTOY. Again, really, really happy to partner with NACTOY and the North American International Detroit Auto Show. I took my son down there this year, and although it's a bit different, it was amazing. And to see him run around the cars, look, he just loved it. So always a pleasure to be with these great organizations. And next week, we're going to be with a bunch of great people, including Stephanie Burnley, who I see, and Mark Phelan, and others, to talk about what's hot and what's not in the automotive industry right now. And if you're not an APA member, please think about joining us. And to do that, you can contact us by email, Twitter, or give us a call. So without further ado, I will hand it over to what everyone's been waiting for. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. I'm Gary Witzenberg, president for maybe another couple hours of this organization before I turn it over to Jeff Gilbert. It's a new year, a new venue, hope you're liking it, and 3 new winners that we'll unveil very shortly. So good morning and welcome. We're thrilled to see so many of you have joined us, so many of you physically and a lot more virtually, for the reveal of the 2023 North American Car, Truck, and Utility Vehicle of the Year award winners. This is the most exciting time and the busiest time of the year for NACTOY. And in our 29th year of these awards, we are very proud of the great respect our organization has earned due to our unique lack of affiliation with any specific media outlets. Our diverse jury of 50 highly experienced, knowledgeable, and well-respected North American journalists contribute to a wide variety of print, broadcast, and digital media, and all have their own very thorough methods of testing and evaluating the best new vehicles every year. There are several NACTOY jurors who go above and beyond to run our organization, our incredible board of officers, and there they are. And there's one of them with an especially important role today. Please welcome incoming NACTOY President Jeff Gilbert and our other outstanding NACTOY officers. And before Jeff takes the mic, I just want to add, Jeff took over as treasurer 3 years ago. He served 3 years as treasurer. He has no accounting or financial experience or training at all. And he has done an absolutely outstanding job as treasurer. So we're very, very happy that he has done that. And I'm sure he will do an equally outstanding job as president. Jeff?
Thanks, Gary, and thank you for telling them about my lack of accounting skills as I'm exiting the job so that, they couldn't get me while I was doing the job. Anyway, Gary, thanks for your great work as president these past 3 years. It has been an honor and a pleasure to serve with you, and you are definitely going to be a hard act to follow. And we have this small token of our appreciation for your 3 years at the top of NACTOY. Job well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. But as they say, wait, there's more. We have one other board member who is departing. Carl Brower has been our membership director, also an excellent source of advice on the board. He's been on the board and he has been a valued member as well. We were short leaving, but again, job well done. We have a couple of new board members to introduce. John Davis from Motor Week is going to take Carl's position as membership director, and Greg Migliori from Auto Blog is going to slip into my treasurer's role, so if we owe you money, you know who to talk to. Anyhow, Jack Nerad and Nicole Wakelin will continue to serve as vice president and secretary, respectively. Before we get to the winners, there are some people I would like to thank. First, our 50 jurors. Many of them are here. If they could please stand and be recognized for a round of applause. We are board members, but we all have one vote, just like everybody else. Some other partners to thank. Without the support from the Automotive Press Association, the Detroit Auto Show, Deloitte, and our new event host, the M1 Concourse, an event like this wouldn't be possible. There are a lot of other people to thank too. Forgive me if I missed somebody. NAVS, Drive Shop, Motor City Solutions, Page One, so many others around the country who just do an incredible coordination job preparing, transporting candidate vehicles to our jurors for the evaluation and supporting our big drive event every October. So thank you all, and again, a round of applause for them. And now the part of the show that you've been waiting for. Let's bring Gary back up.
Thank you, Jeff. This year we started with 47 eligible vehicles for this year's award cycle, tying with 2019 for the most eligible vehicles in the history of the award. At the reborn Detroit Auto Show in September, following our first vote, we announced our 26 semifinalists. And just a few months ago, actually in November, we revealed these 9 outstanding finalists at the Los Angeles Auto Show. Let's take a closer look at these finalist vehicles. So without any further ado, as they say, let's get these awards started. I'll bring up Vice President Jack Nerad first to open the first envelope.
Yeah, let's get this thing started. It's exciting. Terrific field of cars. As Gary said, I am Vice President, very proud to be Vice President of the North American Car of the Year jury. And it is a distinct honor to make this award on behalf of all 50 jurors. They've done a remarkable job, I think. Let me say a few words about these three very worthy contenders. And they are terrific, terrific cars, as you can see. The Acura Integra, of course, is the return of a famous name on a truly excellent car. I think we're all so glad to see the Integra name back. The Genesis G80 Electrified is a very, very impressive, it was surprisingly impressive to me, sports luxury battery electric sedan, the one battery electric in the car category. And then there is the Nissan Z, the latest iteration of a legendary series of sports cars that date way back to 1969, almost as far as I date back. So let's get after this. I have the envelope from Deloitte in my hand. This says 2023 NACTOY Car of the Year, so I think it's the right envelope. And now if I can read it properly, we'll have a winner. I'm excited, as I say, to do this, and very honored to do this. And there's a lot in here. And the winner is the Acura Integra. Congratulations to Acura. The representative is coming up to speak to us. Let me first make this presentation. Okay, please introduce yourself.
All right.
Give us a few words.
Wow. All right. Emil Korkor. I'm with American Honda. What a way to start the year. Just absolutely incredible. First, I just want to thank the jurors. Of course, I know it was a very difficult decision. And I want to thank our friends at Nissan and Genesis. Fabulous products out there, I'm sure. What a great series of cars, just amazing. But we're really, really honored. Integra was just absolutely critical for us this year, critical for the brand, bringing in new customers, also customers coming back into the brand that have owned previous generations, so super excited about that car. And of course, the return of Type S, we're super excited about. See, the development team super pumped about that, and I want to thank them as well. They did a tremendous job developing this car, bringing back a heritage name like Integra, obviously bear a lot of weight for that team, and I think they did a great job in reintroducing the market to Integra. So again, thank you everybody very much. Really appreciate it, and looking forward to a great 2023. Hey, thank you.
Hey everyone, it is my honor to present the award for the 2023 NACTOY Truck of the Year in this little envelope here. It's an interesting mix. We have electric vehicles, we have a gas vehicle, we have some legacy automakers, and a new one. So it'll be interesting to see who walks away from it this year. I'm going to open the envelope, and I get to have 2 seconds where I know who wins and none of you do. It's my favorite 2 seconds of this entire event. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. So we're pleased to announce the winner of the Truck of the Year is the Ford F-150 Lightning.
Well, thank you guys very much. Thanks to the jurors. And I'm so honored to be here on behalf of the Ford F-150 Lightning team to accept this award for us. Our third in a row for Truck of the Year. So very excited about that. For me, I may be a little biased, but this Lightning team has been absolutely special. From the brilliant engineers and the designers that put this concept on paper and delivered it, all the way to the skilled work workers that we have at our Rouge site, as well as supporting sites that make this and build this vehicle every day. There are just so many talented people that really just pour their heart and soul into making this truck a reality, and taking forward to where we are now. For me personally, it's been an incredible journey, and it's moments like these that make me reflect upon the fact that I'm so blessed to be part of a great, not only Lightning team, but Ford Motor Company. Thank you very much. Can you tell us your name? Oh, I'm Linda Zhang. I'm the chief engineer for the product.
Thank you, Linda. So you can see between Linda and I, we cover all ends of the sizes of humans. I just wanted to thank, I'm Darren Palmer. I'd like to thank the judges. We're really humbled by this. It's so important to us. You're going to see lots more of these next year, because after we saw how the customers reacted, and they're still reacting, we're increasing our production to over 150,000 units run rate. We've also made a team to keep the vehicle constantly updated. So you're seeing a whole new interface coming to the car right now in production, and it will come over the air, and we're going to continue improving the vehicle every month from then on. So thank you so much. We're so humbled, and thank you.
All right, so last but not least, we all know that the SUV world is the world we live in now. That's been true for a while. What's more recent is the fact that the electric world is starting to take over, and this is the first time ever in a NACTOY category that all 3 finalists are electric vehicles. So 3 SUVs, 3 electric vehicles. Let's find out which one takes home the gold. Trying to get a paper cut while I'm doing this. And the winner is the Kia EV6. See if a Kia representative would like to come up and say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Steve Center. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Kia USA. I want to thank Gary, Jeff, and Carl, and all of the jurors here today and viewing from remote locations, I'm sure. At Kia, we believe that movement inspires ideas. As we celebrated our 30th year in business in the U.S. in October, we recalled one of our brand's most inspiring moments, the Telluride winning Kia's first North American Utility Vehicle of the Year award in 2020. Fast forward to 2022, and Kia saw sales of its electrified models increase by an astonishing 151%. Much of that success is credited with the arrival of EV6, the brand's first dedicated battery electric vehicle, which signaled the U.S. launch of Kia's Plan S strategy that will deliver 14 electrified models globally by 2027. Available in all 50 states with a starting price under $50,000, demand outpaced supply for most of the year. Customers were drawn to its eye-catching design and electrifying performance, and by the end of the year, we had sold more than 20,000 EV6s. We have no intention of slowing down, as we recently broke ground on a plant in Georgia with production of EVs to begin in the first half of 2025. Capturing Kia's second North American Utility Vehicle of the Year award is a tremendous honor for everyone at Kia, and something we proudly share with our team members and retail partners. Kia is focused on becoming a leader in sustainable mobility, and the EV6 clearly demonstrates the strength of our brand, our momentum, and our competitive attitude. Thank you once again for this incredible recognition for EV6 and for Kia. Thank you.
Well, thank you and congratulations to all. Let me say, just add a couple of words here. These semifinalists, finalists, and winners are not selected or chosen by the jury as some others are. We go through a series of 3 votes during the year, and that's for semifinalists, finalists, and winners. So each one is a vote, collective opinion, added up of the 50 jurors, and it's no small feat to be a finalist. So congratulations as well to all of the finalists. On behalf of NACTOY's jurors and officers, I'd like to thank so many of you for being here physically and another bunch of you for being here virtually for NACTOY's most exciting day of the year. A press release with more information about the winning vehicles, including photos, B-roll, and juror comments, will soon be available on our website in English, French, and Spanish at NorthAmericanCarOfTheYear.org. Thank you again for joining us. Have a great rest of the day.